Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do. Push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Ew. What's good, people? We are here on a Wednesday. It's Wednesday is hump day. Hump day. Welcome, folks. It's another Parlay Perspective. What's this? Season 1 of the Parlay Perspective, episode 19. We crushing it. People are loving the show. We loving doing it, so here we are. Everybody shout out, show some love. Shout out to Coach and the family. Dealing with some things today. I won't get into it, but if he feel like telling you, he will tell y'all eventually. He loves y'all the same way we do. So, but nothing but love and respect and thoughts and prayers out to our guy, Coach. You already know. Now, with that being said, we love you, Coach. We love you, Miss Marie. You already know. With that being said, it ain't just me. When I say we, let me bring in my brother from another, my man from Brighton. You know how we go from the F. Holla at your boy. My man Meta. What?
Call me Took Wilson. Sorry, what's going on, everybody? I know what it is. Wednesday. The Parlay Perspective. When we get it on.
Right.
We get it on. This hump day, motherfuckers, man. Get you some hope. You know what I'm saying? I talk about Camel. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? How you doing?
Cooling, bro. Cooling. It's another day in paradise. You know how it goes. Fucking anybody who don't know, we in the Northeast where it's nothing but rain and snow right now. So that's our lives.
Absolutely. So, you know, hey, like, share, subscribe. STWF-TV, man. YouTube. We on Twitch. We on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? All streaming platforms, man. Parlay Perspective. Basically, if you don't know, before we bring our guy on, is we just ran through a bunch of topics. You know, comments, man, and your reviews and our reviews as well, aka our perspective. So let's get it on before we continue. Bringing this man, you know what I'm saying? He decided that he wanted to play in the sand tonight.
Yeah, came in pinch hit. He came in pinch hit for Coach.
We're going to fuck the castle up tonight, but we're going to bring him on. My man, I don't even know his name tonight, man. We're just going to call him Jake, man, because you know he got an alias in here, man. So we just going to bring Jake in here.
Today's alias is Patrick Chewing. It's hilarious.
Patrick Chewing. What's the word with you?
But it's Jake from Hate Farm.
What's going on? Hey, got to start it out. First off, shout out, Coach. Love you, bro.
You already know.
Jake the semi-flake is here. I'm here to chop it up with my fellas here. And yes, good old Northeast. They're up there near that Boston Cape Cod area. I'm down here in Cincinnati. Nothing but rain and snow and cold as fuck.
Yeah, everything above like the Mason-Dixon is just shit right now. it's terrible.
It's terrible, and I'm one of them guys that work at the airport too. So this is not helping my job.
Oh yeah, that's awful. That's an awful place to work when it's snowing. It's kind of an awful place to work, period. But you get paid though. You get paid well. But what up, Bobby? We see you. Appreciate you. Yeah, man.
Bobby in the building. Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby. They crazy. They gave me the keys to the whip today. They're in trouble. They let him Will drive.
I think it was a white joke, Bobby Anthony. I think it wasn't a white joke.
Flake, was that a white joke? Listen, it's always a white joke.
Wow, what's going on, man?
What up? We here.
Place runs the place. You know what I'm saying? As I call it. You know what I'm saying?
Boss man. That's big boss man right
there. Man, hey, my man went and got some hot sun, got a nice tan, and been acting a little funny. You know, I seen a post from you a few moments ago. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, hope to see your face, man, on one of the shows, man, in the near future, man. Shout out to you.
Wait, you said Unc out there getting the tan?
Unc was in the Bahamas getting the tan recently.
How the fuck he tanning?
Bro, this new year in the Bahamas. This dude was on cruises and, you know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of good things, man. So
what is Unc tanning? Some khakis? He ain't tanning nothing. My man black.
My man was tanning, man. Got tan the top of that head, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he said the top of the head.
Top of that head. Oh no. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen here, man.
Is
that
what the kids mean when they do this? Is that Unc about to tan his head?
It is, man. It is, man. So, man. How's y'all Wednesday been, first off?
Cool. And I actually got to work today. Motherfuckers called me in.
Whoa.
I was happy to go to work. How about you, Jake? How was your Wednesday?
Not too bad. Went and dropped the kids off at school. Got, wet as hell being out in this beautiful freaking weather. But other than that, just chilling, hanging out. I got vacation next week. I'm just trying to get through this week.
Somebody tried to get their ass beaten mad next week.
Hey, you already know. I'm already picked. I got my 12 packs on my Kroger delivery order. I'm ready to go.
Start building your MUT team so I could beat up that team too. But anyway,
listen, you build Maddens, you build Bears, you build whatever, and it opens up our first topic because it looks like somebody's gonna be hanging out with you. He may have a couple $1 million next to him, so you might as well say everything's on him. And that is one Adrian Griffin, man. Milwaukee Bucks.
Cabo 1-3.
30-13 to start the season, but there was a few things that happened prior to the season. Terry Scott was supposed to be an assistant on the bench. Him and Adrian got into some things. He bounced. The season started kind of light for the Bucks in terms of this, expanding the roster with the addition of Damian Lillard, and it's getting into motion. There's been freckles in the locker room saying that the star, Giannis Antetokounmpo, has not been listening to instruction from him, disobeying him, and kind of playing to his own horn.
Man said he was not running plays and also not subbing out when he got called out. Like, nah, bro, that's crazy.
And also that's the little bro for try to get his bro some extra minutes.
Yeah,
Adrian wasn't hearing that.
What's funny is like this type of shit used to happen all the time in basketball. It wasn't a thing but ever since like the LeBron era, when he bumped Spoelstra and everybody made a big deal out of it, like, nah, that's kind of how coaches and players, they interact like that. But in this case, he shut the shit down. Giannis was like, get him the fuck out of here. But done.
Yeah, man, definitely get him the fuck out of here. Now, like I said, 30-13. They actually was on a 7-game win streak. Prior to the firing, looked like they were starting to pick stuff up. But I guess Giannis been coaching the team. They really haven't been paying attention to Griffin. First year coach. He hasn't even gone through half of the season as the coach of the Bucks. That's the crazy thing. He signed him in the offseason as an addition.
He didn't make the trade deadline. That's crazy.
They didn't make the trade deadline. They sitting here paying him $4 million now to do nothing.
Yeah.
But today, the Bucks kind of, erased Griffin and inserted Doc Rivers, who's been, doing sideline broadcasting work for ESPN. Doc Rivers is back in the fray as a head coach. Do you like the move in Doc?
In a pinch, in a quick situation where you had to hurry up and kind of do this, yeah, I don't mind him. I think he's the right guy for the type of job that is needed right now. He's not a great coach. He's 8th all time in wins, but a lot of that is just being around for forever. And having that Boston Big Three really helped him with that record. But yeah, I don't see where.
It also helped. Philly was helping them pad stats too.
Yeah, Philly helped them pad stats. I just don't know moving forward, like long term. I don't think he's the answer. But I think right now, when you had to do this in a pinch for the season, I think it's the right. It's a solid move. I just wonder how imagine you're Adrian Griffin. First of all, the whole team don't want me. I got fired. But you're cleaning out your office, and before you get off the elevator, and the motherfucker Doc is there. Like that's how quick this turnaround happened. It's how quick they had him in the building. And I was just like, if I'm Adrian, that feels bad. Like you over there, like, damn, y'all gonna fire me.
I feel bad too. Yeah,
head coach. And on your way out, the man who's replacing you is walking in the door. That's crazy.
Right. I heard some ramblings earlier, like, damn, Doc was just on the job off the jump. But nah, man. Hey, when you're in the profession, this is what happens all the time, man. You got to go get it. My thing about Adrian though is just like, damn, you got can of a team that basically the people say contending for an NBA championship. Yeah. You couldn't coach them. So, I mean, I know you'll get another coaching job too, but just the respect that, is probably going to be laying on them from owners and other people that may want to hire him in the future. Like, we know it's a problem with him that he needs to adjust and fix. We mentioned Terry Stotts earlier, left. We didn't want to deal with him. You know what I'm saying? Terry Stotts, we all know, was a great coach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of the attitude issue, but we had mentioned that before the season started. Like, is he really a head coach, or he's a guy you just keep on the assistant trail and just have him train the players and things like that? You put him in a position, and it kind of like, and I'm going to say this, it's kind of like when you pitch somebody, sometimes they used to say color in position. Yeah. When you just take it, hey, I'm in position now. Like we got it, yeah. But a lot of people do what they want in that position anyway, so I ain't mad at Griffin. But
I also think it's just when they made this signing, every one of us was like, yeah, I don't know about that signing. Like, none of us really were on board with it. We weren't hating on Adrian. We were just like, yo, this is a team that's in win now mode. And you're gonna give him a coach who's never been a head coach before. That don't really add up. That's not really how that's gonna work. And the math ain't mathing. And we see now, even with him winning, they were 31-13 or 15. The only other coach who's been fired with that type of record was Kevin Black
with the Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers,
and we obviously know why that happened.
Same reason, they ain't fuck with him. So yeah, I just think that's what it is. I think Adrian will be okay. I think it was a bad look how it all happened. I would have rather them just fired him, and then we don't get the stories about him and Giannis, and we don't get the stories about, because think about it. The only reason that story leaked about like why they fired him in terms of like dealing with Giannis and all that stuff, the only reason that shit leaked is because the Bucks are trying to save face. They're trying to show people, look, we didn't fuck up like everyone thought we did. They just didn't get along. No, y'all fucked up. Y'all hired the wrong coach. That's y'all fault. Y'all don't need to sit there and then put out all this shit that he went through with Giannis, because now it's going to make it harder for him to get another job.
It's going to make it harder for him to get another job. Right. And I said this too with Giannis in the media. It's going to start putting Giannis in a different light with the media. And we know Giannis is a nice, healthy guy. But, hey, we all knew that at some point, Giannis will get here rather as a coach or not winning, the way he want to win. And it was a bad move as a coach. Yeah. For a team and a player like him, you want to go get somebody that's a veteran, a vet. Savvy. Like this Doc Rivers move for right now is a good move. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to vet that kind of, you can respect. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Doc, man. And I'm going to say this right here. He had a situation in Boston flourish. You know what I'm saying? Obviously the players got injured, the time kind of got broke too early. Yeah. With Philly, with the Clippers, we know down deep down inside, those Clippers players really didn't want it. The Sixers players, you can kind of say the same, but Doc should have coached them up a little bit more. Doc,
their problem was they weren't ready, and that's Doc's fault.
Now you have a situation with potentially two of the top 10 guys in the game. Mm-hmm. This is probably going to play out in a way where Doc gets blamed, but ultimately it comes down to these two players, though it's Milwaukee, and they may not have the superior pieces around them, but they've proven with guys like Middleton and Brook Lopez that they can stay in the race. So,
also, one last thing I'd like to say is this Bucks situation and Giannis in general, we've gotten a little peek behind the curtain lately, more than we usually would get.
Exactly.
We've seen him. Like, he flipped the fuck out over that basketball with the Pacers. We saw that. We've seen him be mad at times in between here and there. And now we're seeing this. The squeaky clean image of Giannis is starting to smudge a little bit. That's not bad.
It's not bad. Worse. It happens.
Yeah, we've seen way worse. But what I would also say is I think he's starting to feel the pressure.
That point. And that's what I was trying to say. They're going to get the media. You're going to get it. Like, it's happened to all the guys that became great, rather win the championship or not. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I say in a few years it happens to Joker. Maybe I'm lying, maybe I'm not. But it seems to happen to everybody that's been put in that position, especially when you feel the pressure and you feel like you got to deliver another one. Yeah. You won that first one. Now you just feel like there's nothing else left to do. And of course it's not to you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to try to remain face, but the media is a scary place, and you're never going to be the same person you was when you came in. Never.
If the media finds a way to break Joker, I'm going to lose all hope. Because that's the one guy I think can't be broken. That motherfucker don't care. Like he's like
he's got to be provoked to do something.
Like way over the top. You really got to get at him. Like to break Joker, you're gonna have to like attack his family. You're gonna have to like attack his brothers or something like that. Like his brothers should be at the game, blah blah blah. Yeah. That might get him mad. But anything else, motherfucker's like, I don't care. I'm about to win MVP again. I'm about to. It was like
that Heat situation when he got shoulder checked. It was over after that. He's like, you want to bump me all stupid like that? Watch this.
Yeah, he got into his feelings in that one. But yeah, all right. I mean, that's good, man. Shout out to Adrian Griffin. Hopefully, he gets another job. Shout out to Doc for somehow getting another job. This motherfucker is magic. He gets jobs after he fails up all the time. I don't know how he keeps getting work.
Really good job, man. Hey, calm the American man.
The American dream.
Real talk. Speaking of American, real quickly.
Hold on. Time out. Uh-oh. I couldn't figure out. Look, it's been a while. I'm kind of rusty here. I can't find my time to get my words in. I think Adrian Griffin would have a good chance of just getting a nice fresh restart if he dropped down to the college level. If not, he's got assistant jobs waiting for him. And the Bucks did mess up with that hire. I think that there are better options back when the first hirings went on in the offseason. There were options available. Why they went the route they did is a little confusing to me, but whatever.
Including Doc, who they have now. He was also available.
And then with the Doc Doc Rivers hire, I'm going absolutely hilarious, opinionated with this one, with the picture I saw on Facebook. The Milwaukee Bucks have officially been eliminated from playoff contention. There we go.
Yeah, that's kind of his MO. We'll see what happens, though.
But yeah, that's all I got to say on this.
No, that's good. That's good.
Appreciate you all day, man. Yeah. Speaking of the American man and the American way, we know 2024 is what? The Olympics. And the Olympics this year is coming up, and we know the pool is crazy. A pool of players that will be participating to try to make the 12 to 15-man roster. One person that will not be on that roster, and he's been on the roster pretty much for the last 3-4 years. You know, you have that contract when you enter that. Is Draymond Green. Quick news, Draymond Green will not be in the Olympics this year. He will not be in the pool. After his actions, I'm figuring this season and bringing him out to another country, they don't want that on their team. They don't want none of that pop off over there. And Draymond Green, this is probably the best thing that was still going for him, you know. And unfortunately, he won't be in the Olympics, but that's just news right now. Another spot for somebody else potentially to go make the team.
I mean, he's gotten into squabbles with a good percentage of the motherfuckers on the team. So I can imagine they don't want him there.
Yeah, definitely don't want him here. So that's just some quick news. I want to give a shout out too, man. We seen Monday night. If people don't know, was the eve of was the anniversary of Kobe Bryant's 81-point game against the Raptors. And it wasn't a 2-guard that was going crazy. It wasn't a 3. Some big men.
Big men.
Yeah. These two big men squabbled before one-on-one, and they was going one-on-one, but they wasn't playing each other that night. And that's on Joel Embiid and Karl-Anthony Towns. Joel Embiid's 70-point, 18-point performance against the San Antonio Spurs. And they rousing rookie Victor Wembanyama. You know, kind of a NBA introduction for not only him, but, you know, his team. And Cat, we call Cat soft as hell sometimes, man, but sometimes he puts on. He ends up with a 62-point game for Minnesota as they continue to roll in the West. They're actually number one still. Number one for a good stretch of the season so far.
And that's why we call Cat soft, because we know he has this in him, and we don't see this regularly. Of course, a man can't score 60 regularly, but just his approach to that game, we don't see it enough. If we did, I mean, I know they're number one right now, but I still don't think anybody has them as a favorite for the championship. But if he played like that on a regular basis, that mentality with Ant out there, that's scary.
He's good. He blessed to get that 62 with Ant out there. We kind of like, damn, Ant. But of course, Ant kind of, the coach of the Timberwolves was mad because though in that 62-point effort, the Timberwolves did not win the game. They lost by 3. The defense was terrible. You kind of see that in a game like that. Yeah. It's a couple times on the show kind of mentioned and asked ourselves, who would the next 100-point scorer be? We're getting a lot of 70s, and hey, that's probably going to be the clip, you know what I'm saying, that it goes nowadays, but you're seeing it happen a lot more fluently, you know what I'm saying? So game elevates, You know, there's a bunch of scoring in the league. You know, you can get this once a year, twice a year when somebody's hitting over 60, 70 points. Yeah. You know? And these two for big men, and I've been saying the big man game is back. You know what I'm saying? The big man, not in the terms of you're going to get a dunk every possession, Shaq and motherfuckers, but you got big men primed to go out there and want to put up some good numbers. So
all four of them.
all
four of them. The big man in a way, it's coming back, but it's coming back as a guy
new breed.
Yeah, like it's a new breed. Like. So I didn't actually get to see the whole game of Embiid dropping 70. And so I saw some of it towards the end. And then I saw the highlights of it. And I was expecting to see, because I saw he only had 1 3 for it. And then I saw he had 23 points at the line. So I was like, damn, he was probably banging bodies a lot. Bro, this shit was all mid-range.
Mid-ranges.
It was crazy.
Hitting mid-range and motherfuckers to death, man, and that's what the game brings, you know what I'm saying? And though I say big man's back is still in the new elevated style of the NBA. New era. You don't got your big post presence yet. That's gonna come probably soon, but that guy's definitely gonna have to have a jump shot too.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be like Joker. Joker's the best post player we have left in the game right now, but the motherfucker can shoot from 30, so we don't see it as much.
Facto, man. Hey, just some NBA slate of games tonight, man. Catch some games tonight, man.
I got Phoenix Mavericks on the screen over here.
Got
what's that score?
Commercial. I probably should have led.
Your all-star votes. I believe Giannis and LeBron lead each conference. Potentially, those two are the captains again. You see another. I won't say boring. Well, no, they're not going draft this year. They're going back east-west, right? But they're picking out of a pool, I believe, correct?
Yeah, I think they're still pool picking.
Okay, still pooling. So, you can enjoy another episode of Giannis against LeBron. But Giannis, as we just mentioned a few moments ago, coming in with another gangster mentality. That
chip on his shoulder.
Yes.
A little angry.
Chip on his mother effing shoulder, man. Hey, fellas,
Get
ladies.
your votes in for G. Allen.
For who? No.
You said what?
He said get your votes in for Grayson Allen. Stop it.
No. But shout out to Grayson Allen on play.
Only Dookie we vote for is Kyrie. No, I'm lying because I fuck
Jason
with
Tatum.
Yeah, Tatum and Ben Carroll. I'm just fucking with y'all.
Ben Carroll. Throw it in there, man. But that's our little NBA chatter for today, man. You know what I'm saying? We speak NBA now and again on Parlay. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Go ahead.
So, yeah, one more story on I gotta get his name, but rest in peace to the coach, the assistant coach for the Warriors. Originally from the Russian league, one of the Russian leagues, I believe. Him and Luka go way back. That's why Luka had the Bratzi shirt on today, which is Russian for brother. They lost one. I don't even know the situation. I don't know how he passed away, but I know
a hot scare. This thing went out to like a dinner or something. I guess you know what I'm saying. Something was going on with him. When he went to the hospital, testing and stuff like that. Pronounced dead. Dejan Milijic, what's his name? A lot of ties to a lot of NBA players, basketball in general. You know what I'm saying? Decades and decades and decades to the game. What's going on, coach, brother, man? You know what I'm saying?
It might have been a heart attack. Yeah. I heard he was playing pickleball, but that might have been a funny ass or stupid ass rumor from one of my comedic podcasts that I watch. But yeah, man, rest in peace to that man, and shout out to the Warriors and everybody his friends and family who were connected to him. So rest in peace, man. That's always rough.
Rest in peace, man. For real, man.
But yeah, so that's basketball for the day. What we got next?
Basketball for the day. It was a topic earlier, regardless of the situation. But now the situation has a solution, and hopefully it has a resolution to it. Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh goes from Michigan Wolverines and winning national championship to going to sunny LA, and now the official head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers. So want to give a shout out to Jim Harbaugh first off for your new gig and your new job. We kind of knew that you wasn't going back to Michigan with all that stuff that was going on.
That was a funny clip. He said, Michigan.
Get out. Scandals.
Get out.
Yeah.
What'd you say? I didn't hear. I missed it.
It's not like he said Michigan. He was about to say Michigan, which is what you always fucking say, you hating ass.
Yep, Michigan. That's what they are.
They're champions. They champions. It's also what they are.
They are.
I got a whole new reason to hate the Chargers now.
Oh boy, he was holding out for. Coach said he was holding out for money.
Now, unlike certain people that hit from the college level to the football level, he was already on the NFL level and succeeded.
Yeah,
did well.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Went back to college, and now he's trying to double dip again. So hopefully, luck stays on his side. Also,
didn't he win two?
To bring a lot of assistance.
Didn't he go to 2 bowls? Right, he went to 2 with the Niners.
One.
Oh, he went to 1. I
think he went to 3 NFC championship games.
Oh, okay, the championship. That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He went to 3 NFC championship games, and hey, rivalries with the Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? Him and Sherman, their beef from the Stanford days. Where basically he changed the position, basically.
Which you're welcome. Made you the greatest, one of the greatest corners ever.
Got you paid
versus probably a mediocre receiver. You would have been.
You know, he's leaving Michigan. You know, a top 10 defense in the country. Top 10 offense in the country. I mean, you're leaving college and it sucks, man. You're leaving a lot of great players behind, a great, school, a lot of accolades, a lot of, things happen in that school. But hey, man, like we said, that situation is bad, too bad to even go back. But now you're in LA with the Chargers, a team that people have dreams for still to make some noise, potentially get to a big game, if even that's a divisional game or an AFC championship game. You have pieces on your roster that people look at them like, damn, that guy's nice. But you can't get it together. Your coach last year, got shitted on and he couldn't take the shit. He literally was in interviews arguing with people.
Like, so mad. He was
not even like asking questions about the losses and stuff, but just mad at him. You can't have that in your locker room. You know what I'm saying? You can't have that.
People need to watch how Jason Kidd takes on interviews and just do what he does.
Okay, but that's the only part of the job he's good at.
That's what I'm talking about. The interviewing process. That's it.
I know, but it's rough to be like, we should focus on what he's doing. He's a fucking bum in every other part of the game in terms of coaching. Oh man,
Justin Herbert.
That's the only reason he went there.
All right, so you have these two now. Obviously, he had Alex Smith, Kaepernick.
Yeah.
But this is Justin Herbert right here. And we kind of put Justin Herbert for some reasons in a higher light.
So there's gonna be plenty of things we look forward to see what's gonna happen with this team. But I think, in my opinion, the very first thing I'm wondering where this is going is with your boy. What does he do with Kellen Moore? Because their ideas of offense couldn't be more different if they tried. Kellen Moore, very well, wants to drop back and throw 50 to 60 times. That's what he wants to do. And Jim Harbaugh, which shockingly, even though he's a quarterback in his career, if he could not throw the ball ever, he wouldn't. He wants to run it down your throat constantly. So yeah, I want to see what happens with I
want to see what happens too. I can see Kellen Moore potentially. I heard that he was before the coaching interviews went. I was hearing that he potentially could be going somewhere else. I can kind of see that now. Obviously, Harbaugh is going to bring his set of guys that go to what he wants to do, and that's understandable. You need to shake up. If you're going to get a coach like that, over there, you need to shake everything up. Anybody from the old regime need to get the hell out, and that's no disrespect to anybody that might have been good. But can we call Kellen Moore good for how bad the team was last year? But there was a lot of injuries and stuff there. But if they don't mix together, you can't keep them. But I can see Kellen Moore getting a job somewhere. He better heavy up though.
I'm rolling in. If I'm Harbaugh, I'm rolling into the Chargers locker room and I'm saying there's like 3 people whose job are safe. Herbert, you're good. Bosa, you're good. And Asante's kid, you're good. No one else is safe. And that includes Derwin James, who's a little overrated. No one else is safe. Any one of y'all can go. And I guess maybe we keep Keenan Allen too, because he's a veteran who isn't gonna kill our roster by being here. But everyone else subject to be fucking traded.
I'll be real with you.
Eckler's gone day one.
I keep it real with you.
100%.
Him in Chicago wouldn't be bad. Kellen Moore.
Oh yeah, but I don't know if anybody is ready for Fields to throw 50 times a game, because that's what he'll do. Especially with a quarterback who can run and scramble. Oh my God, Kellen Moore have a field day. He'll get him killed.
They need to get him some fucking offensive line help if they're going to do that.
Yeah, and some bubble wrap.
It says some bubble wrap. Hey, yo. Listen here, man. You got one Harbaugh. You got the other Harbaugh playing on Sunday, man. You know, it's going to be a brother reunion in the NFL, man. They're going to set a Ravens. Oh, yeah. They're going to set a Ravens-Chargers game up real quick. We might see that in the preseason.
Yeah, that might be the first game they draw up.
Oh,
so
no.
We're going to do this.
Good. They already had that game. The Chargers are going to SoFi. Like, I think I could be wrong. Like week 4 of the season. But they might not even have a date yet.
That's perfect timing. The first couple of weeks, you already know, like, we're hyped, but the first couple of weeks, you don't need to sell us on the league. We're there. But then after that, you got to come up with some, like, interesting games, and that's probably going to be one of them. Shout out to Jamie. What up, Jamie? Nice to see you back. With all the drama in the past year, no one can be surprised that he left. Yeah. I mean, he caused all of it, but 100%, definitely he had to go.
Coach, man. Hey, Coach. Hey, rumors Isaac Fields may go to Atlanta for the 8th overall pick. Hey, Atlanta right now better go get somebody to play that position right now, man. I mean, do you want to wait to the draft or do you want to go fetch somebody now? I mean, Fields is definitely going to be a guy that definitely gets a lot of looks and attention from teams, you know, looking to upgrade their QB position. I mean, Atlanta wouldn't be bad people for doing it.
Also, this creates another fun-ass topic that I'd much rather talk about. So, first of all, if Fields go to Atlanta for 8th, that they fucking won. That's a great deal. The first thing they better do is make sure that they OC or whoever's in that quarterback room is a guru for quarterbacks and a guru for an offensive scheme. Go get the best guy available. Put him in there. He's already struggled for 4 years with guys that we can't trust and that suck offensively. So get him the right guy offensively. Put them out there. They got weapons. That'll be a young-ass team. It'll be fun to watch. But what's crazier is what the fuck would the Bears do? Because now they have 3 top 10 picks. That is outrageous.
That'd be outrageous, but that would be more for the town. I feel like right now they kind of need those draft picks if they do get rid of Fields to kind of generate, I guess, income for the season for their fans and everybody else, man. I mean, I guess the picks will probably look better for a season prediction than having Justin Fields run again.
If you that'd be damn near perfect for them because they could draft their weapon in Marvin at pick 1, and then their next pick they could go ahead and take whatever quarterback's available, or if there's 2, draft your next offensive lineman that's your lineman of your future, and then pick up your quarterback to go with Marvin and build your offense off of that. 3 offensive picks right there because your defense can get signed, or you can sign veterans on defense and also draft later in the rounds for that.
All right, so I'm gonna give you 2 passes for what you just said. The first pass I'm gonna give you is that me and you have been way too high on Marvin. We both are obsessed with Marvin, and the second part of that is it's because he's Ohio State that I'll give you the pass. But there's no fucking way in hell they draft a receiver before the quarterback. They're doing this to take Caleb first. I promise you. They take Caleb first. They wait a couple picks. And then they get whatever they get after that. They probably should go lineman.
And the thing is, you're right, lineman. But if they do end up getting a wide receiver, that Neighbors from LSU is supposed to be available in those picks too. So that wouldn't be bad to pick up either.
Neighbors.
And real quick, before we veer off too much of the Chargers train, I saw the comment about Max should be safe as well. I don't think so because I think he might be getting too old to be safe.
Who?
Khalil Mack. Chargers. He plays for the Chargers, right?
Yeah. But I mean, he had a great season.
He had a great season this year.
Unless he costs way too much, you might as well just keep him. But yeah, if he costs too much,
could be the case.
Yeah, it could be the case. But I think you might want to keep him around. But yeah, Marvin won't get past 4, but he's definitely going to get past 1.
He's going to get to 3. Hopefully, is what we're all hoping here, right, Took?
Oh well. Took doesn't give a shit, but me and you definitely hope it gets.
I know that was a joke. But
I don't give a fuck about no draft picks. I don't even shit.
No draft picks. Yeah, the Bears are better off going Caleb 1.
I would be so angry if Marvin ended up falling to 4. I would be so angry.
No, he won't get past us if he's there. I don't think he'll get past us. I think we'll have to take him, but. I just think Caleb goes 1, McCarthy or maybe not McCarthy. I mean, McCarthy's going to be graded high, but Daniels or McCarthy or May will go second to Washington. And then third, we'll have a chance at it. We might take, I hear we're taking Daniels as well. But also the Bears second pick, which is what, the 8th? Oh no, it'll be the 8th pick. The Atlanta pick will be the second pick they have. There they got to go O-line, and then the next pick they'll have is I think 9 or 10, and there they can go receiver. Rome will still be there probably, and Neighbors will probably be there still. So
see, look,
CD, Alec May, and Daniel,
that right there about the Daniels comment. I've been hearing a lot of things coming out from Gerard Mayo that he wants to roll with Mac one more year. They got him on contract. It's the last year of his rookie deal. Play it out for one more year. If it doesn't work, our record's probably going to be shit. Draft a quarterback next year in a deeper class.
So we're tanking. All right, fuck it.
You heard my man say he's spending money. Hold on. You heard the man say he's spending money this year, right?
He did say that part.
Yeah.
That means that quarterback is fucking gone.
Will, so wait. Listen to what you said. You always tell me, you say you cannot pass up on a generational talent.
You can't.
We all think that that's what Marvin is. Are you going to pass him up at 3 to draft a quarterback that you don't know what you're really getting out of for 1 year that you've seen him do something?
Me personally, I would say no, but I'm not the brand new coach of the Patriots replacing the greatest coach of all time. So, with that said, he may want to have a quarterback to tie his name to. But if you're saying that he's put out rumors there that he wants to ride with Mac, well, then it's obvious that he's going after Marvin, in my opinion. I don't know who else you would draft at 3.
And you know what the thing is?
I have somebody to make him look good.
It is crazy. And as crazy as it sounds, since I've literally turned my back on the guy, I'm perfectly fine with riding with Mac for 1 more year under new coaches. Why not see what he does with a new setup? Because the relationship between Mac and Bill had fallen apart. You know what? Hold on. This is for a different time. I don't want to make Took feel like he's in a Patriots podcast.
What? No.
It's understandable. It's understandable how we just blended into Ohio State to the Patriots, but it's okay, man.
Hey,
that was not meant.
But I appreciate Took not complaining about it because he knows that him and Coach turned it into a Cowboys podcast every other week.
Yeah, but no, I stopped myself. That was the difference. But yeah, you know where I'm going with that.
We don't. Cowboys fans don't know how it feels to have a top 3 pick. So I guess you can
look.
Or a championship recently.
Nice. I was angry that we didn't get Vrabel, but I remember why Gerard Mayo stuck around for so long. I remember why we paid him a contract 3 years ago is because he was promised the next head coaching job, which is the only reason he was there. So that's why that transition was so quick from Belichick to Mayo, because they had already promised him the job 3 years ago. So I should have already seen the writing on the wall that even with Vrabel being there, as soon as Bill was done, I should have known within the next couple of days, Gerard Mayo, the job's yours, go get in Bill's office.
Yeah, they called him Baby Bill. So, all right, what we got next? Patriots radio's over.
Patriots radio, man. Nah, man, I like the radio, man. Hey, this quick thing right here. Quick question there, real quick. You've probably been hearing it, probably not. But there's some type of conspiracy theory in regards to the NFL and the Super Bowl, particularly the last few years. Now, I guess it's color scheme. No, what the hell it is.
Oh, here we go.
But this year's, as everybody's been focused to and paying attention to or probably seen, it's colors of the Ravens and the 49ers, which we'll find out Sunday if that's really true.
Yeah.
You want to hear the next one? Next year's colors of the Super Bowl, somebody put up this morning, Saints, Steelers.
Oh, okay. So with that, we can officially move the fuck on from this conspiracy.
We can move on from it.
Because that's no way in hell that's happening.
I thought that this was going a complete opposite direction. So, all right, we're good.
Yo, too. Before you got on, me and Jake were talking. He was like, "Yo, I want to see y'all debate that the colors thing." He was like, "I think Took's gonna go heavy on the conspiracy," and I'm like, "Yo, he probably will." But
no, I kind of went heavy on this conspiracy because as we come close to the season's ending, I feel like these are the 2 teams prime. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, we seen something in the 49ers and Purdy last week that's kind of going to scare people going into this game against Detroit, a team in Detroit that's trying to get to a Super Bowl. Yeah. And if you know anything NFL-ish, they will get a team to a Super Bowl that ain't been there. They ain't been there. They'll get a team there. We've seen it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, just a few years ago with the Bengals.
I want to take the conspiracy theory and say it's absolutely correct, but the Lions are kind of scaring me right now. I think the Ravens are going to handle their part. I think Lamar pitting a stack on Lamar Sunday. They better win. I believe the Lions couldn't scare the 49ers at Levi's Stadium.
I agree. They're very vulnerable. And the Lions are just fucking hot as shit right now. So,
and also, for whatever reason, Brock Purdy seems to play under expectation whenever Deebo Samuel is not playing.
Yeah, which I feel like you could say that about any quarterback if you take their single best weapon and pretty much the guy they built.
Really, that single best weapon.
Yeah, I say this.
Even the offensive fucking line.
No, I get he's the single best offensive weapon because he can interchange. Yeah, he don't have to be the receiver. He don't have to be the league all day long, but he can facilitate for the team to go to a Kittle, to go to an Ayuk. Like, he's the muscle.
So, all right, so Coach says CMC, and I'm sure that's what you were thinking too, Jake. I understand and agree with that to an extent. Here's what I'll say. Fine, if you want to say that CMC is their best weapon, that's cool. I'll take that. But Deebo's their most important weapon because of the way they move him around. You can, no matter what they do with Christian McCaffrey, you know where he's going to be for the most part. They might split him out sometimes, but for the most part, you know where he's going to be. You never know where they're going to snap the ball, where Deebo's going to be at the time. Deebo, yeah, Trent's huge too. Trent is definitely a big deal because that left tackle is always super important. But I just think Deebo adds the factor to the offense that makes everyone else almost impossible to stop.
Right.
Because you can't find him. I mean, they move him around, they shift him.
Yeah,
also, when you put him in motion, you find out what defense they're in. Like, he just does so much. But I agree, CMC and Trent Williams probably better.
I'm speaking from the
I was 100% about to pop off on that too, talking about I understand Deebo's important, but I mean I was doing the whole I was high on Ayuk before it was cool thing too. But the thing is with Deebo not on the field, Ayuk's more exposed to look like a guy instead of one.
And that's why Deebo goes that because you see a lot of these guys go back into not a sense of reality, but they're not always shading themselves. CMC, he don't count, man. But even in that game a little bit, you kind of see it, man, where you're going to have to play a little bit more. You're going to have to probably do a little bit more. When Deebo's around, you don't got to do that much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing is that we've seen a team that relies solely on a Christian McCaffrey, and we see what it does to Christian McCaffrey. He's only got to do that for a few more games if that's what they need from him, and Deebo can come back. But Kittle's not that every down type of tight end. He has games where he blows up and does well.
Had enough of the Kittle slander. I've had enough of the
Kittle slander. I'm not Kittle slander. No. Yeah, no, I love Kittle. He's one of my favorite. He loves WWE and everything. I love him. He's one of my favorite tight ends in the league, probably number 2.
Just say he's underutilized because he can do everything that any tight end could ever do, ever. All of it.
He's on a high-powered system, and he needs to show up when one of the key contributors are down.
They need to give
Deebo out is the games that he needs to step up. Exactly.
Yeah, but they kind of run a system they kind of run like a patrioted like type of offense where you're gonna get yours on some days you're not gonna get yours.
Next man up, whoever.
And I can respect that. So Kittle, he could be lashing out and all that, but he's playing in a winning system. So why would I bug out?
If they treated Kittle the way
I don't even think he's lashing out though. I think he's fine playing.
No, he's not lashing out. I said that he's not lashing out. He could be.
If they used Kittle the way the Chiefs use Kelsey, similar numbers. They just make him block too goddamn much. So I don't know why they use him that way when he can easily get you 150 and 2 tutties every game. Anywho,
got a bunch.
What we got next?
NFL Sunday, man. Hey, we got picks coming up to end the show. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for that.
Speaking of that, Coach, if you're still here, if you could so kindly just post our current records. I thought it would be funny to do it without them, but now that you're here, if you got that information near you by any chance, let us know what our current records are, and maybe even your picks if you're feeling froggy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We rolling here. We rolling on the parlay. Just some quick NHL news.
Ooh, I like it.
Quick NHL news for us here. There's a new coach recently in the NHL. The Islanders hire Patrick Roy as their head coach.
Oh, Patrick Roy. I love it. I love that he's back around.
fired head
not
coach
with
a
the
few weeks
Avalanche,
ago,
but
and now he's the new head coach of the what's that with the New York Islanders? I used to call them the New Jersey Islanders, but basically technically it's New Jersey, but New York buys up everything. That's a great move.
Yeah,
Great.
I mean, I don't. So he's coaching.
It is
I
a
don't know how much
fun move.
Knows, it's fun.
He did coach a few years back. There was before I was a huge NHL fan. I didn't become a huge NHL fan until right before COVID. He had a really fun stint back when he did coach, and I think he's a good fit for the Islanders. He brings a lot of personality. He brings the experience. He has won championships. He was one of the most ferocious goalies in the entirety of the NHL in his modern era.
Top three.
Yeah, 100%. And I like the move. I think it's really fun, and I think you can expect a little bit more from the Islanders coming up.
Jake, if I say these top three goalies, you agree all time? Not in any order, but Marty, Patrick Waugh, and Hasek. Yes?
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Those are the only three I know.
They're from the era. They're from the era when we were playing hockey games. Still.
Oh yeah, right, man. Jake, you're probably glued to your screen. I don't know if you are. I think the Jets are playing tonight, so hopefully they can squeeze something out.
Yeah, they're playing.
No,
They're
Phoenix
playing
down by 14.
Bitch-ass Maple Leafs.
Phoenix down by 14. I know that.
Yeah,
Phoenix down by 14 to the Mavericks.
Yeah.
That sounds realistic.
And
They've been beating the Suns down since Holy Grail.
And in the first 3 minutes of the game, KD and Grant tried to fight. He said,
Devin's getting beat up by his daddy. Well, so what else is new? I don't care. Why do you think I'm paying more attention to the Jets? They're playing them bitch ass Dallas Maple Leafs, Toronto Maple Leafs. So we'll see how it goes.
Big
man. So I had to throw some NHL news in there, man. We try to do a part perspective, try to bring some sports that we don't possibly talk about, you know what I'm saying, in the group or on the shows, try to bring it in, man. So like I said, man, we're going to throw and have much more NHL moves, man, as we get it, man. The MLB. I mean, we got about 2 or 3 months to, the Cracker Jacks, come back on the field in spring training and it gets nights out and everybody flies to St. Petersburg and Fort Myers and all that extra stuff for spring.
Oh, he's talking baseball.
So we're going to talk a little baseball
Coach, you
tonight.
just can't play nice, can you, Coach?
We're not going to play in terms of the spring training predictions and MLB predictions and stuff like that. We'll do that in a couple weeks, probably in a month or two. But I wanted to speak on something that is very fascinating every year. And I don't think they're ever going to change their rules or laws. But we have here the Hall of Fame voting results. As everybody knows, you need the necessary 75% of the vote in the support of the baseball writers in order to be Hall of Fame worthy. Was an announcement earlier this week in regards to who will be the candidates on the 2024 Hall of Fame ballot, and 3 guys. Sorry, 3 guys made the cut. 1 got shaded out the cut, and then of course you got guys that are trying to continue to get in, not getting the necessary votes to get in. So let's go to the guys that continue to fall short on the ladder. Gary Sheffield, 63.9% this year. Andrew Jones got 61.6% votes this year. Carlos Beltran at 57.1. Then you have the steroid guy, Alex Rodriguez and Manny Ramirez, 34.8 and 32.5 respectively between the two.
Biased.
No,
but Beltran was a dog.
One person that got shaded, and I'll say shaded because it's 75, and the man got damn near 74. Ill-ass saved guy, Billy Wagner.
Wags got
73.8 votes, 284 votes, short of the 75% needed to make the Hall of Fame shaded.
They snub Wags.
They snub Wagner.
But that's not his last. That's not his last chance on the ballot.
I don't know. It's not his last chance. He'll get it next year. He'll definitely get it next year.
The fact that he was that close, he'll get in. But that's rough.
It is rough.
Because sometimes you get less and less votes, and you
hold on. How about all of a sudden all the steroid guys can get in?
Eventually, it's gonna happen. It'll happen eventually.
Can I ask you two a question? I need an honest opinion here. I saw the 4 guys that got in this year. It was Todd Helton, Joe Mauer, and Adrian Beltran, and chain smoking manager Leland. Do you guys think that this year's class was just a tad too modern?
I mean, this what you have made the Baseball Hall of Fame, because all the guys that we grew up watching playing can't get in.
You can't get in.
So what you're going to continue to see class citizens of the game get in until they change the rule.
And don't get me wrong, I think Will respects the guy just as much as I do. I absolutely love Joe Mauer. He's one of my favorite catchers of all time. I believe it's absolutely deservedly so that he gets into the Hall of Fame. But like I said, it's just like the rules, as Took said, need to be changed. I just think that this wing's way too freaking modern, and I don't like it.
Yeah, so like what's going to continue to happen is as long as they only let the good guys in, we're going to see more of this. Because there's a whole giant block and a whole era of guys that are not getting in yet, and actually their votes keep going down, or it's all over the place. So we're gonna keep seeing this until all them guys are out of the picture, and we can start talking about which guys that we're gonna give the pass to. Because some guys, get off my 100%, get off my lawn, 100%. So, some guys on the PED list were on it for like minimal shit and only on it once. I feel like eventually those guys are gonna start getting in. I feel like is Poppy in yet? I can't remember.
Yep, Big Poppy got 100% fucking of the votes.
Right, and I think Poppy should be the one that starts the trend around because he was also on the list, but he got in because his was a way lesser offense, and it wasn't a bunch of different times. From what I hear, it was the one time he got popped. I don't know for sure, but yeah,
that's crazy.
I wonder what happened with Manny.
Manny Ramirez, man. Damn, man. 32.5% votes.
Oh, what'd he get?
32.5%.
Yes, he's not going to get in. So
A-Rod at 34.8.
So on top of Manny being on the list, Manny fucking hated the media. So
I don't even know if he had the stats to be able to do it, but did Panda get in?
Oh,
Pablo in?
Oh, Sandoval? Nah, Sandoval won't make it. Sando had like 4 or 5 like really good seasons, and then that was it. He like vanished.
And then players that receive less than 5% will drop off future ballots. So we'll read those guys briefly. Jose Bautista, Victor Martinez, Bartolo Colon, Matt Holliday, Adrian Gonzalez, Brandon Phillips, Jose Reyes, and James Shields. Less than 5% of the votings this year. We'll see if their names on there for the years upcoming, man. But yeah, man.
I know Will as the Boston fan and me as the Jays fan, we can both say that we will not be at all depressed if A-Roy does not get in.
Yeah, I mean, the Red Sox fan in me agrees with you, but the baseball fan, he deserves to be in. Motherfucker was disgusting the entire time before he ever used, and then it's the same thing with the Bonds thing. They were Hall of Famers before they ever got popped, easily.
But as in this year with the ones that did get in, they all have reasons for why they're in. I agree with all 4 that got the vote. So congratulations to them. You're going to be permanently enshrined in baseball history, and you deserve it absolutely.
Was Wags on the list because Wagner deserves to be in over Mauer first?
Oh, I agree 100%.
Because if we're gonna like Wags is what? Wagner's probably possibly top 5.
Get off my lawn. Get out of here.
No, possibly top 5. Definitely top 10 closer of all time.
That was a response to Coach.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Get if Wagner's a top 10 like closer all time, Mauer's not a top 10 catcher all time. He's not. So he's not even the best catcher of his era.
If he is top 10, he's like 10 and a half. If they want to consider that. I'd give him 10 and a half because he's like right on the cusp of like barely being maybe there. I'd give him top 15, not 10.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Listen here, man. Let's go Angels, man. You know what I'm saying? Started a rebirth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, keep rooting for them. That'll be a source of
I love that
relief
too.
for the rest of the
Took never changes, never wavers. He loves his teams and he stays by it. It always makes me feel good whenever he says "Go Angels," because me and Took agree on one thing sports-wise, and it's always fuck the Dodgers.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm looking now, bro. Wow, somebody has Mauer in the top 10. Somebody has Mauer against guys that somebody has Mauer above Ivan Rodriguez all time.
Oh shit.
That's fucking crazy.
No one's better than John.
No, Bench was number one.
He's number one, period.
Bench number one, Yogi Berra number 2, Gary Carter number 3, Bill Dickey number 4, Carlton Fisk number 5, should be higher. Gabby Hartnett number 6, and Joe Mauer number 7. Piazza 8,
damn.
Ivan Rodriguez 9, and Ted Simmons 10. Nah, bro, I don't think Mauer's up there. Tell me how Mauer's above Buster Posey. How's Mauer above Posey?
Hey, hold up. Hey, he should not be above Buster Posey, and he should not be above Piazza on any list.
And definitely not Ivan Rodriguez.
No,
Pudgy was a dog.
And by the way, me personally, and that's not even the Reds fan in me, Johnny Bench will be number 1 on any list any day, and all-time baseball player too for me.
Catcher, yeah, as a catcher, he's not the best baseball player ever.
No. I'm saying in a baseball top 100, he's in the top 25. Now that might be stretching it, but that's for me at least.
We will find out on another day who the best catcher in the game is all time. You know what I'm saying?
Took's doing it. Hey, shout out to Took, man. Took's doing a great job of keeping us moving.
For me, Piazza. It has to be Piazza, man. For me.
Yeah.
It has to be Mike Piazza for me. Just not even on the strength of this full baseball player. I just feel like he kind of changed the game for a catcher to be
a hitter.
Be a hitter and it's cool, you know, shit. I'm not only the person that's catching the pitcher's balls, but you know what I'm saying? You know, but at the same time, man, I'm just but Mauer, I can see why people have him in the top 10. Well, it's more the Derek Jeter presence, man.
He's one of the most complete catchers we've ever seen. He
played for the Twins his whole career, correct?
Which is the poor guy. The poor guy.
So Bree's the reason why he did his flowers.
Or that late 2000?
Yeah, because of him. You take him
Bree's the reason why.
I don't know what they do. They're okay, but he was a huge part. Because I remember he'd be hurt and that team would be struggling without him.
Also, that's very, very ironic that Joe Mauer, number 7, is sitting at number 7 on that list.
Yeah. but also,
conspiracy.
Pudge, seriously. Pudge should be ahead of him. Pudge is the single greatest fielding catcher, defensive catcher ever. And I'd put Yadier right behind him.
I was about to say, was Yadi not on that top 10?
Oh no, because Yadi, most of his career, Yadi could not hit. Man. Yadi, he couldn't hit either. He wasn't really much of a hitter.
That's what I say, man. Big man in a small market, man. Sometimes those smaller markets, if that guy's over there pitting up, numbers, man, and it may not, excite you, but the guy's, stacking his career up, man. He may be a Hall of Fame.
Yadi was the best game caller and the gun behind the plate.
The Reds fan in me wants to be a hater and say fuck Yachty, but bro, the attitude he brought to the baseball field was no other. We need that in baseball, and I miss it.
Yeah, Yachty was low key one of the best leaders in baseball as well. So
yes, 100%.
Yeah, Cardinals guy, right?
Yeah,
Molina.
Yeah, Yachty and Molina. Love Yachty. So fun to watch. Don't run on that man. He'll gun you.
Sure forward. Hey man, we had MOB talk, man, and this guy a little spicy.
We did everything. We covered hockey, baseball, basketball. We did a little bit of football. We still got more football to do.
And I'm gonna throw it in there because we said we even talked about it on one of our ads. Shout out to Real Deal Bill O'Neill for opening up the PBA season with winning the Players Championship last Sunday.
Okay. We got some
throw a little bowling in there.
Oh, bowling.
No, bowling, baby.
Bowling, baby. Yeah, man. I have shout out to my cousin Cassandra, man. She's a pro bowler. She be doing her fucking thing.
You said Domino's is next. Yeah, we gonna run some. Yeah.
Domino's. Domino's next.
If we play Bones live, that'd be wild.
Domino's is next, man. I have here. I have some undercover topics that I didn't bring to the fellas and the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I didn't want them to kind of think or know that what the hell we was talking about tonight. But I have 3 or 4 just quick burners to go along and to speak on real quick. First off, We're going to go into the ladies basketball department real briefly. This was an interesting story that I creeped up on, and that's the TCU women's basketball team. Now, for the last few weeks, they've been dealing with people with COVID and injuries to the point where they didn't have enough players to fill a roster. Today, the Horned Frogs announced that they were canceling their ranked matchups against Kansas State and Iowa because the team didn't have enough players to compete. TCU begins the season at 14-0, but had been on a 4-game losing streak as injuries begin to pile up for the squad. Now, like I said, players are injured. You know, they have to forfeit games against top competition, and they're looking like a good team. Now, 4 new players have joined the Horned Frogs roster, 3 of which were high school stars, and 1 player that is now a dual sport athlete for the school.
Well, Coach said, I put the spots on this motherfucker. So I read that as if you, like, when you say I put the paws on him, he put the spots on him. He crazy with the dominoes. I got to play him.
Crazy, man. Real talk. So,
so what's going on with TCU's getting
TCU's been in the dilemma with COVID and injuries.
Yeah.
Basically, they didn't have a full team to go play, so they had to cancel games.
That's rough.
So in order for them to regroup the roster, they grabbed a couple people on campus who were high school basketball stars.
Yeah, wow.
But not a scholarship worthy player for the school. Right. And someone that plays another sport at the school.
Are they allowed to play without scholarship like that?
Walk on, bro.
Yeah, it is like a walk on. You're right.
Similar story though in Newton, Massachusetts, as the Newton School Commission's on strike.
Oh shit.
Newton North is currently like a top 10 team in the
every year.
And men's basketball, and they can't even play because school's been on strike. Newton's been on strike.
That's a nice.
So no athletics, nothing can go on.
And I wonder how that works out from a student's perspective. Like, are they gonna get a free redshirt? Are they gonna get an extra year of eligibility? Like, y'all fucking with my shit. I came here, and even if you give me another year of eligibility, I gotta spend another fucking year in high school. Y'all crazy for this. That's why they should be allowed to go play somewhere else. They should all get transfer portal somewhere and let them play, because that's wild.
Now, I got a question. Do you guys think that this would solve an issue for this? Because I feel like this is a rare case, because you're allowed to dress and have 15 roster spots on your team. Do you think if they added 2 more spots that weren't allowed to dress, like how they do on a football team back in college or the NFL even, where you have 75 spots but you can only dress 52? Do you think if you opened up 2 more spots and had 17 spots on a basketball court, but you had 2 people that couldn't dress but were still able to be on bench or just in the stands or something like that, do you think that would open up the spots? Because you can't have JV in college, but you can open up 2 spots.
I feel like you got to have a bigger reason than a few little situations that happen like this. You got to have a bigger reason than that to give out 2 more scholarships per school.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have a bigger reason than just, a few times this has happened and it didn't go well and we had to pick up players from the boo-hoo.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of how that's going.
They only had, before these 4 new players were added, they only had 6. So the max you can have on the roster, I think, is 18.
There's another problem. Kids will waste on the bench and not get paid. Wasted eligibility year. So I guess the only way you can make that work is if you sit in one of those 2 spots, those 2 extra spots. If you sit in one of those for the whole season and don't play, you shouldn't get an eligibility year used. That's the only way they can do that.
Isn't that what like a red shirt year is for?
But they already have the red shirt year, so now they're gonna have to have something different because the red shirt year already applies for the guys they're applying it to. So now if you're gonna add 2 scholarships to the end of that bench, you got to make sure that if they're gonna sit there for emergencies only, they can't waste eligibility doing that. That's not fair.
So instead of doing that and you're not using the scholarship, that's what the walk-on spot should be for then.
Yeah, but that's what they just did. That's why you don't need to do this, because just fucking go get a walk-on.
Fact, and it's crazy. Let me tell you the scenarios that these ladies went through with their team. Some of the players that play on this team. So, according to a TikTok video, senior citizen Sedania Prince explained she shattered her ring finger against Baylor on January 3rd, sidelined her for 7 weeks. Then, in the January 13th at Houston, starting guard Jaden Owens suffered a torn ACL and meniscus in her season in college career. The next day, center Dija Turner announced that she underwent season-ending surgery on her left ankle. The coach of the team also said 4 other unnamed players couldn't play because of injury, and another left the team to deal with family matters. So just bad timing for all this shit to be going on. TCU will host UCF on Tuesday night in its return to the court.
I kind of feel what Will's saying here.
With what?
I mean, you got 2 words. You got 2 words, 1 phrase that go with this. Boo-hoo.
Yeah. Cry me a river.
So women's basketball news. On top of that, another quick one. Caitlin Clark loses the basketball game, then gets pushed down by a fan. Down goes Clark. Down goes Clark.
Hey, look, she got clipped, but that bitch flopped like she was in the middle of a game. She flopped worse than Braun. She flopped worse than Braun on that.
She knows that attention's on her, though. She knows that attention's on her, though. And that's what I love about it. Like, take the attention, take it off. I'm not mad at the flop. Like, real talk, do what you do, player.
I'm not going to lie. Go ahead.
So someone better find her a fucking agent because her acting skills were great. After she flopped, she even was walking up the court acting like, "Oh my god!"
Wrestling, dog. She know what world she's in. She's in the entertainment world. She know what world she's in.
I was like, "Where was all this when you?" But like, look, hey, she might have got hit. She got drilled a little bit. She'll be all right. But yeah, like what foul were you drawing? The game was over. But what I will say is I agree with you too, actually, and you gave me a new perspective on it just by what you said. The spotlight is on her, and you're right. That's what the game needs for them right now. The game needs to just be seen for more reasons. So anything she does is good.
I honestly don't think that she will win an NCAA championship. That's just my opinion.
Not a league stat, and it's not on her team. So
it's not her. Right. But at the point, she's gonna continue to make a name for herself. She's number 1 on everybody's mock draft list. That's gonna be undisputed unless something happens, injury, any of that. Not knocking nothing on her, knocking wood, because I don't want her to get hurt. But I just wanted to throw that in there because that did happen this weekend. And hey, Caitlin, hey, we're gonna put you on here and do your thing, man. Because hey,
you know what's funny? It's funny. She did a nice little acting job right after that commercial got dropped. She's been acting. She's been practicing.
Do you guys got picks? Who's gonna win the women's championship? I know it might be a little too early.
It's too early. There's some teams that I'm trying to dot on. But like I said, man, it's a lot of parity. There's not just your 4 teams that are going to represent East, West, Midwest, and South that's going to be winning the championship. You have a bunch of teams that could be stated 2 in the region or 4 in the region that can potentially compete with one of these top teams, man. There's a lot of parity. You got a bunch of teams in the Pac-12 that can hoist the trophy. You got a few teams in the Big Ten. You got a few teams in every conference this year that can go hoist it up.
100%.
I'm trying to be super objective here, like Will tries to tell me to be. And I would absolutely love to see my boy Gino win another championship. And I'd like to be, the fanboy that says UConn's going to win it. But I ain't going to lie. I kind of want to see my girl Cameron Brink win one. So I
Stanford.
Stanford.
Yeah, Stanford. Yeah. He's number 2. I told homies, hold on. We had a mock draft discussion a few weeks ago. Yeah. I said she was going to pop up and blaze up the mock draft. She has blazed up the 2 in one of the latest mock drafts I took.
She's been killing. Unstoppable. Unguardable.
And she's been like that the last 2 years, but now that it's a senior year and she's getting a lot of attention knowing that she's coming after the draft, she's starting to hit it.
And who's number 1? Clark? Yeah, so other than that, it's her. And it was going to be Aussie Fudd, right? But she got hurt.
Yeah, Aussie Fudd got hurt. And that's the thing with Connecticut. I think Connecticut season can still go as, they can do some things, but ultimately I feel like they lost too much early in the season to come back from it. I mean, they can still, Gino can still get them through a potential upset probably and all that, but in terms of the hoisting the title, nah.
I just wish we could have seen a full season of Paige Beckers and Aussie Fudd together. I just think they would have been dominant.
And then them running with the big Aaliyah Edwards down low at center, that team was really good. The thing is, man, Gino ain't getting no younger. He's 69 years old. He wants to get one more championship. He's got to stop going after glass and get some durable players.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Paige Beckers.
Fellas. Hey, fellas, man, I got something for you too. I got something for you too. I got a question that's actually a topic, but it's a question for you too. Shout out to you both of you guys. First off, for throwing a phenomenal tap out show last week.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And I've been, you know how I've been in the chat. I'm like, hey, we got to hear a little post game out of something. So I know the UFC had a big main event Saturday night. Duplessis versus Sean Strickland for the middleweight title. Duplessis won via decision, fellas.
Yeah.
Do you agree with the decision?
All right, so I hope Lewis ain't around because he's been giving me shit all week for how this all went down. But so
Lewis shows up right now.
He would. Or he's been watching and then he'll just pop in. I think round 3 was the toss up. I think the first 2 rounds I would give to Duplessis, and then I think the last 2 rounds Strickland, or in some version of that. The third round was the one that was like a toss up. So I understand why they went the way they went, but yeah, I don't know. I in significant strikes, fucking Strickland won the fight in significant strikes. So basically, you gave Duplessis the win based on a few takedowns in which he did nothing on the ground after. So
and the part that's bullshit about that too is that we literally just had we didn't literally just have a tap-out show about this. A month or 2 ago, we had a discussion about how the judges' scorecards have changed, where you need to do more after the takedown in order to get the points for it. Well, this fight completely disregarded all of that all you need to do is get the takedown and you're going to get the points to win the round, which is bullshit, which is why I don't like the idea of wrestling being a full-blown thing in the MMA world. It's cool to have it as a style, but you should not get points over it just for dragging your opponent to the ground. That's literally it's point grabbing for no reason. You need to do something and have intent to do something along with it. Do I think Strickland got robbed? Yes. Do I think Duplessis is running from him and wants Adesanya right away? Yes. Do I think Strickland deserves another chance at the title that he technically didn't lose, but he did lose because a loss is a loss? Yes, Strickland and Duplessis need to go back at it at 300.
Oh, yeah, they're going back at that. They're going back at that. You're going to go get his food back, hopefully.
Dana White keeps talking about a super fight needing to be announced for 300. Announce Duplessis versus Strickland, too. That's 3 months away. That's plenty of time for them to heal. They've already fought each other. They've got
I'm telling you this right now. They are not fighting in the next 3 months. That's not going to happen. I can see June, possibly July, but
even then, I don't see that because I think a super fight will happen at 300 with Duplessis. It just won't be Strickland. It'll probably be Izzy. So, and if he fights again,
what did I even say?
What?
No, you said Strickland. You said Strickland Duplessis at 300. You should announce it. That's what you said. But it's just your prediction. No. When is 300 though?
February something?
No. UFC 300 is going to be in April.
Because
we still got 298 and 299 to get through, Will.
Yeah. I don't think any of those guys that we just seen in that main event will be main event in that event.
Yeah, maybe not.
I don't think so. I think the way they're going to stretch this is they're going to let this dude have his limelight for 3 to 4 months, and then they're going to start announcing somebody for him to fight. Hey, and Sean Strickland's at fault for this shit because this man talked a great game
so much
and didn't. Have his best match. Hey, man, but the referees, definitely they're getting boxing-ish. They're getting boxing-ish where this guy does what he's doing and we're just gonna score him on that. And like you said, Jake, a wrestler shouldn't get points for a takedown that he's not doing anything in. But they say, hey, he's a wrestler, so they're taking him down, so he's going to his strengths. So we're gonna give him a point. That's what I think. Like I said, I don't follow the referees of the UFC, but
I get it. If the fight was close in every other aspect, and then a guy gets a couple takedowns, even if it doesn't do anything with him, those takedowns should mean something then. But when a guy, the only reason he got into the lead is because of takedowns, and he did nothing with the takedowns. Yes, Jake. Yeah, we've talked about that. That's got to stop. Got to stop. Simple.
Because that's and I hate saying it because I ended up turning into a Kamaru fan. But half the
fuck that. Kamaru got to win by stomping on toes. No. Fuck that guy.
Okay.
Man, my man's not for nothing. Not for nothing. He's better than Masvidal easily. He smoked him the second time. But that first fight, the motherfucker won the fight by stomping on his feet. That's how he won. Literally. Not making this up. I'm not joking and being a goof.
No.
My man stomped on his feet and got a win.
Absolutely, man.
Terrible.
Absolutely.
But in a because I do enjoy
Magadol coming on retirement too.
Because I do enjoy that Tuke brought this up. Extra little tidbit MMA news if you follow, but you're not a huge follower. Kayla Harrison is officially a UFC.
Damn, man. Why you taking my shit, man? Damn. I got even player. Shit. But you can announce it now since you already on it.
Tuke's like, shut up and let the show
I had something to do, brother. But that's the second part of the UFC little debate.
Okay.
A great fighter in the PAL, believe.
Hilarious.
She was in the PAL before this.
Was she in PFL or
appearance?
She was.
Where was she?
I know she's a former Olympian. We're going to find out where she's at right now. Hold on one second. I believe I was reading there. Okay, yes. So Harrison, which is 33, she most recently competed at the 2023 PFL World Championships in November when she defeated Aspen Ladd by unanimous decision. Her bout was the only in the calendar year as Harrison opted out of the promotion season format. After the fight, she indicated that it was the final one on her contract. So Dana White announced today, that last night, I apologize, at 10:50, that she will be making her debut in the UFC at UFC 300 against Holly Holm.
Yeah.
A good welcome introduction gift for you for the UFC, because it seems like that's all Holly Holm is nowadays.
Well,
it's just
a gatekeeper. They fed her a gatekeeper,
for the company.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's good for her. Good for Holly Holm. I like Holly. But damn, Kayla, girl, I get to see you in the UFC, girl.
Yeah. Thank you, Tuke. Thank you, Tuke, for saying gift, because it's exactly what it is. You're giving Kayla Harrison, who's a very hyped fighter coming into the game for UFC. Everyone's been talking about her, saying that she needs to be the one to go after Amanda Nunes or Cyborg, and you give her a gift in a over-the-hill 40-plus-year-old Holly Holm as your first UFC fight.
Well, what did you think was going to happen? That's how that works.
You could have given her anybody else.
No, they. Who was Chandler's first fight in?
Dan Hooker.
Yeah, washed up Dan Hooker.
Give her a wash up. You gotta make your new guys look like they're unbeaten.
But Kayla Harrison is a featherweight. She fights at 145. The UFC has gotten rid of that weight class. She is going to have to drop to 135. So that's where I see this matchup being a problem, because Holly's fought at 135 the whole time. This is a smaller division. It's going to be a harder weight cut for her, because I don't think she's ever fought at 135. So it's going to be interesting to see how this weight cut goes for her. So that's where I see that's all I got really on Kayla Harrison so far. She is from the great state of Ohio.
No one cares. No one cares.
Middletown, Ohio. Two-time PFL MAA world champion, two-time Olympian of the gold, Team America's captain. Hey, man. And she's a cool mom, according to her Instagram. So,
look, hey. That is enough time covering the worst division in combat sports. We're going to move.
Hey, we just did it tonight. Hey, come join STWF. You ain't hearing the news that you want to hear. ESPN ain't giving you the news you want to hear. FS1 ain't giving you the news they want to hear. And none of these motherfuckers podcasts ain't giving you the news you want to hear. We giving you the news that you want to hear. And that's just about everything in the middle of it, man. But yes. And guess what, fellas? I can't give y'all UFC without crumbling a little bit of goods for myself. Maybe for all of us, man, because we might share a moment in this. First off, we know the Amazon Primes, all these streaming platforms trying to grab live sports events. Well, Netflix just said, hold my beer. Netflix yesterday as well announced a mega deal with the WWE, $5 billion deal, which means that Monday Night Raws and everything else, well, no, I think this Monday Night Raws will be streaming on Netflix starting in 2025. We know they've had strong ties forever, just about, except for probably like 2 years out of their tenure with USA. And now Netflix is trying to get themselves into the live sports scene. This news was told right a couple days before the annual Royal Rumble, which is this Saturday from Tampa Bay. It's gonna be fire, but I I'm gonna be streaming it the way I've been streaming it anyway. So I don't really care for the Netflix thing. But hey, man,
shout out to Stream East. No,
get your bread. Real quickly, we do have the Royal Rumble this Sunday, man. We got earlier in the week.
Wait. Hold on, Tuke. I got a question for you.
Yes.
Does this muddy the water with Peacock at all? Since that's where the network is and where they
No. I think Peacock still has that thing. I think it's because it's only Raw. I'm thinking Peacock's still gonna hold some weight.
Hold on. Got something for you right quick.
I don't think Raw might just be edged down in the Peacock sec. I'm thinking if Netflix paid that much money, I don't want y'all not gonna be streaming anywhere else.
So where'd you say these are gonna go? They're gonna be playing on Netflix or what else?
So Monday Night Raw will be streamed. Live Raws will be on Netflix.
Okay. Yeah, Peacock's owned by NBC, so, and I don't know what their ties are with Netflix at all. But I'm guessing they work something out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They work something out because, like you said, there's still SmackDown.
Yeah, you couldn't make that deal with that other deal on the table. They wouldn't let you do it unless you bought them out.
I feel like personally, I feel like this was a reach because Netflix is going downhill, and they needed something to keep their network alive.
I mean, that's one way. That's one way to view it, except for the fact that Netflix is still the leader in.
I feel like Netflix is still the lead because everybody's trying to do shit like them. Like if you get a Dave Chappelle show, you're trying to get one C or D to have their platform on like a Prime or a Peacock.
So
you know what I'm saying?
More than them trying to save Netflix, which I don't really think is too much of a problem for them right now. This is more about Hulu has live sports. Hulu has like other factions, other streaming services are getting live shit. So you gotta keep up with the Joneses, man. If they're moving forward, putting live shit on there, this is basically we're trying to assassinate cable. That's what they're trying to do.
They're trying to assassinate cable any way they could.
They're trying to.
Which, by the way, cable's so fucking expensive nowadays. Who really fucking cares if cable goes under? No one fucking uses it anyway.
But here's the trick. So don't have cable. And then basically pay the same thing you pay for cable for all these streaming services to watch anything. So,
but the thing is, Will, be honest with me. How many streaming services do you honestly have and pay for?
Do I haven't paid for? Max.
Don't be hold on, Will. That's a question you might not want to answer on air.
Oh, it's cool. Unless I love you, you motherfuckers ain't getting my password. So yeah, right now.
I remember that the next time I try to give you my Crunchyroll password, dickhead.
Hey, I said it unless I got love for you. Like my brother's here. I was getting ready to say, y'all good if you need them, but maybe not you now, motherfucker. But yeah, so I got Paramount, I got Hulu, Amazon Prime. I stopped with the Disney Plus because like y'all were giving me like one thing of content a year. And I got HBO Max. So I got like 4 or 5.
Yeah, so see, me, I got Crunchyroll. I don't consider Amazon Prime one because I use Prime to do my shipping stuff. So it's just a free thing that comes with it.
Still counts.
It's just a free thing that comes with it. Okay.
Monthly fee.
Do you ship more or watch more movies on the Prime?
Man, I'm getting to the damn thing.
Do you ship your pants?
I'm asking the question.
Do you ship your pants?
Yes, man. Yes, you guys are making me want to take a short walk off a lawn there. You stop it. All right. So, so Crunchyroll, Peacock, Amazon Prime, and ESPN Plus. 4. That is a lot less than what cable is right now, and I'm fine with it.
Hey, man, you know how many streaming services I got? Of my own?
He said, "Motherfucking none." He
said, none. I do have a Disney Plus that I watch here and there. Okay. Maybe a Netflix. I haven't watched Netflix in the grip. I don't even know.
If there's something interesting coming out, I'll pay for a month's worth of a subscription.
But what I need though is somebody's Peacock because I need the nostalgia of the WWF. I need to watch some retro shit. So if anybody got a Peacock that can let me Peacock so I can motherfucking see the TV,
hey, yo,
let me fucking get it.
Giggity.
Bro, hit me up after the show.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, Jake, quickly. Who's gonna win the Rumble this Sunday?
That's in here just
if I had to give you an honest pick, I'm going for the men's Rumble. give me Punk. And for the Women's Rumble, people are saying Jade Cargill, but I'm going Bayley.
I think it's dope, by the way, that they got enough women wrestlers to have their own Rumble now. Dope.
Fire. You gonna go? You gonna go Jade? I'm gonna be real with you. It sounds good for Bayley to win, but what are we? Besides the fact that she hasn't fought in a singles fight at Mania ever, and this is Bayley we're talking about, you could probably put her on the list. She's probably like after Charlotte, Becky, Bianca, and all them. But she was the original Horsewoman, so I wouldn't be mad if she won. But what's the storyline going to consist of then? Do you really need her to win the Rumble and have a title match? I don't think so. I think you can have her in the title match at Mania if you want, because you got Io Shirai as the champion, right?
Yeah, she's already got the storyline.
Right, so you can have that storyline without the Rumble win. I'm going to go Jade Cargill because usually somebody new of that platform, if she's in the Rumble, she's going to win it. They can't have her go to the Rumble in her first appearance and look bad. You can't have that.
So then you have Bayley go against Io. Bayley probably winning the Elimination Chamber to get the title shot. And then
you got Mommy.
Ripley at Mania.
You can play this with Mommy. You can have a fatal 4-way with Mommy at fucking Mania. You can have Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and you can put Becky in the mix. And you can have Mommy prove to the people that she can put on a matchup against 4 of the best tier wrestlers in the world. I would like that too.
Is Banks going to be in it? What's her name? Sasha Banks?
Sasha Banks is actually a free agent in the wrestling market. WWE, I feel like they want her back because basically she went through some shit like 2 years ago where she was holding a tag team title strap. She felt like they wasn't getting enough attention. She put a whole uproar and basically said, "I'm not working. I put myself on strike."
She can't
do that with
her. WWE and Sasha Banks had talks. And apparently they fell through, and that announcement came out like a month or two ago.
I'm thinking that she may just end up on AEW, man. But I'll take Jade.
And Charlotte won't be in the Rumble, right? Because
Charlotte won't be in the Rumble this year. She's hurt. We don't even know when the next time we're gonna see her, man. Yeah. Hopefully, it's a speedy recovery for the GOAT.
Yeah, was she hurt?
Yeah, definitely. Men's Rumble. That's kind of interesting for me because there's so many guys that could win it. But I'm going to lean towards either Cody winning it again or Gunther winning the Rumble.
Gunther.
And fighting Seth Rollins at Mania, man. I don't see anything else that can pop up for that. But the Royal Rumble, man, you've only had 3 guys win it back-to-back. Cody looks to be the 4th one on Sunday. The 3 guys that I'm going to mention that won back-to-back, Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, and Stone Cold Steve Austin won it 3 times. The most in the Rumble, he won it 3 times. He won it back-to-back, and then he had it in 2001 when he came back from the spinal surgery.
Shawn Michaels? Stone Cold?
Yep, Stone Cold got 3. He got 97.
He
got the one where he cheated Brett, where Brett should have had his first full Rumble, and Austin came back in the ring and swooped him out. And then the next year when they had the 3 faces of Foley, Mick Foley fought as all 3.
He got to come in as all 3. That was funny as shit. I remember that.
Austin won that shit. And then in 2001, Austin won again. So, obviously Austin is the pet to go of the company. And obviously at every Rumble, he was a main target where everybody was a ransom at every Rumble to get him out the Rumble.
I remember when my guy Shawn Michaels won his second one. Stone Cold was in that one, but he was the ringmaster. He was the ringmaster. It's terrible.
To me, though, the first Rumble holds that history point because he came in at number 1.
Yeah.
The second, the one he won the next year might have been the better one, incomplete, because there was a lot of big guys in that Rumble that year.
Yeah.
The Yokozunas, the Diesels, and you had some guys in there, and he went in there, and mind you, he had the whole storyline getting fucked up by Owen Hart.
Didn't he come in and stun like 5 people? And then he just came in stunning everybody. He's a dog.
Absolutely.
Just remember, Brett screwed Brett.
Don't tell that to do.
Brett ain't screwed. Brett came to his job every day and did what he's supposed to do. The thing the thing with Brett was, Brett didn't realize that though he wrestled for a living, this is entertainment. So the guy that probably can't wrestle is going to be on top of you. And that's just what it is. He brings more to the entertainment course than you do. And that's where Brett screwed Brett. Other than that, Brett had an enormous career, man. Brett can't wait for the Rumble on Saturday.
Yeah, Brett rightfully so thought that he belonged ahead of Shawn Michaels. And to his credit, he put the work in. He did deserve it, but you just can't. It's hard to capture what Shawn Michaels was becoming in front of everyone.
Right, and that's the whole problem, is that old school mentality that Brett was brought up on around that 90s time is right around the time where that belt really started not to mean anything. It was about what could you bring to the table to make the company better, make the company.
It never was about
you being a champion.
It wasn't never about to me like, yeah, you had guys fight and shit like that, but the title didn't. You could see it, like, it was just for entertainment purposes. Brett felt like as a champion, he was a real wrestler. He wrestled all his life. He just felt like that was the way to defend your title. But no, it's from an entertainment standpoint, what it always been. You know why Hulk Hogan held the title for so long? Why guys like the Warrior got the title? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's only a few guys that are real, like, technicians of the sport to hold that title, and they don't even hold it that long because it's the whole entertainment aspect. They don't give the fans kind of that joy. From just an entertainment standpoint, they do from the wrestling standpoint, but not entertainment. You got to hold the mic up and talk and be the Heartbreak Kid and be on the streets, be a single man, and the girls are trying, like, shit like that. Michaels was doing. He had that all on the string. Like,
yeah, he really was. Yeah, he was him at that time. He really was. So
pretty much.
Hulk Hogan, the king of the 3 moves of doom.
Hulk Hogan actually just saved a life recently, so Hulk Hogan may be in good graces with some people.
Holy shit!
He's still walking on a cane.
Cool, brother. And then Hulk Hogan said the other night on Raw, there may be one more appearance. Hulk Hogan may be at the Rumble Sunday.
Oh, hey,
I don't want to see him unless Rick coming out too.
Dude, I'm gonna send you a picture. I'm gonna send you a picture in the parlay group. I don't know if you collect the Funko Pops at all, but there's a really cool 3-piece ring set Funko Pop coming out with Rock, Austin, and Hogan. I think you'd love it.
Ooh. Yeah, sounds dope. Rock, Austin, and I'm so over Hogan though. Like, I'm done.
It was from WrestleMania 30. It was.
What you gonna do, brother?
Yeah, I know.
Matter of fact, Chris Vick is sending me a Hulk Hogan pop for my fantasy win. For my fantasy win this year, in $100. You better give me $100. I want my money. Chris, what money got?
Anything Hogan could do, I'd rather see Randy Savage do.
Yes. Oh yeah, dig it.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, to the top, brother.
Had to throw some wrestling news out there, man. We're gonna try to do more of that.
That was fire.
In a parlay perspective, man. And like I said, man, we're gonna try to bingo through a bunch of sports, man. It'll be tennis, volleyball. We're gonna try to do our hardest to get through some shit that we really probably don't want to get through, but we gotta get through it. So everybody's important time of the night here at the parlay perspective.
You know what time it is.
Respectively, that is.
Hold on, wait,
that is.
Where's it? Okay, you can keep going. I'll find it. Oh, there it is. Hold on, wait.
Yes. STWS parlays picks. We started this season as guys just wanted to have fun. Yeah. We continue to have fun as the season went by. The season ended up in a lot of controversy, which is always good and sweet. But the end is just about there, man, for picks, as we have 3 more games to choose from. 2 of them this weekend.
Yep. All right. So last week, Took went 3-1. Jake went 3-1. I went 2-2, and Coach went 2-2, which brings our playoff totals to Took is 5-5, Will's 5-5, Coach is 5-5, and Jake is 7-3, which is
So there's no possible way unless Jake picks 2 games wrong Sunday that anybody's gonna come back from this league.
Motherfucker's gonna win. I hate it here. I fucking hate it here.
Hold on.
Hold on.
We're gonna make this. No.
Hold on.
You know me. I can't have him just flat out win without something in my sleeve. You know that. We betting spreads this week.
Hey, here comes Vince McMahon. What you got for him?
We betting spreads this week.
Doing spreads.
We're doing over unders. Fuck that.
Spreads. We doing spreads for double and nothing. So if you get it, you get double. If you don't, you lose double, motherfuckers.
You lose double. So Jake gonna lose 2 points, man. But
hold up. Is this a chance for Jake to talk shit, or is this a white boy shut up moment?
No, talk your shit if you want.
Try again.
No. See, the thing is. Deserve.
I'm sorry, I had to get you guys. Do you think?
That's that comedic timing that you're good at. No, see, I don't think this has it. I was waiting for it to happen again.
Hands up.
I have absolutely no shit to talk. I'm calling dumb luck.
You should change your name
because I got no rhyme or reason why I pick the way I do. All I know is that the more I win, the more it gets under your guys' skin, which is great.
Funny. It's funny though.
No, it only gets under my skin when Will mentions it.
That's exactly why I do it. It's just because I don't want to be the only one annoyed by this shit.
Why
no, it's not as a chain reaction, man.
But nah, I'm happy for the man. I'm glad you picking good, bro. You're getting the wins. That's what's up. So everybody sees
you guys can gain on me this week because my picks are probably stupid, but I don't care. I'm picking who I'm picking.
You have to absolutely fail horribly, miserably, and also us not agree. I don't know, whatever.
Look, all right. So the logical picks, I'm picking against them.
All right, we'll see what happens. Let's go. Let's go,
man. We got the AFC Championship going down first. Live from Baltimore, you got the Ravens hosting the NFL champion Kansas City Chiefs. It's their title till somebody beats them. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson have met before this point 4 times. Patrick Mahomes leads the lifetime series 3-1 with Lamar taking the last one in 2022 in the epic matchup in Baltimore. Who we taking here? Taking Patrick Mahomes in the GOAT mentality, or we taking Lamar and the new league?
I don't even want these two to play, man. It's gonna be a great game, but them playing is like Malcolm X versus Martin. Like I don't even want to see these two fight. Like I don't want to see them go at it, man. I love these two quarterbacks. I don't want nobody to lose. But go ahead, Jake, make a pick.
Oh, of course. Here we go.
Yeah, motherfuckers in the league, you pick it first.
No, you want me to say this just so that all the freaking people that's heard me talk shit about the Ravens can get on my ass. All right, listen up, all you bitch-ass Ravens fans. I'm from Cincinnati. I'm allowed to hate the Chiefs more than anybody else, so I'm taking the bullshitting-ass Ravens.
I'm confused. Okay. No, if anything, you're from Cincinnati. You're allowed to hate the Ravens.
Question.
Bro, have you not heard? Have you not heard Jamar Chase talk about how much he hates the Chiefs?
Because of a recent.
He got a reason to.
Yeah, he got a recent game where they lost. I understand that part, but like, you should hate the Ravens a lot fucking more.
I hate the Ravens more than I hate a lot of things, but I want some parity. I want to see something new. I don't want to see the Chiefs there.
So you took the Ravens. Where you going to?
I'm gonna go. You know me, gonna go Ravens. I'm surprised Jake's even going with the Ravens at this point. I think he's just picking the Ravens to be an asshole and just take a loss under his belt if that is the true happen. But I don't think it will. I just want. Everybody, I'm not sick and tired of Patrick Mahomes winning because Patrick Mahomes has not done a thing wrong for me to be tired of him winning, you know. But this is Mike Vick 2.0 right here, and I feel like Mike Vick 1.0 didn't get it done because of some things that happened along the lines of him trying to get shit done. Yeah, this guy is kind of in the same, and kind of in like a mid-market like Mike Vick, where you're not going to get the illest pieces, but you can get pieces that you fuck with. And this year, the pieces that he got, they fuck with him.
Yeah,
I'm going Ravens to the Super Bowl. Lamar, big trust, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Big trust, I love it. So my heart is completely with Lamar. I want Lamar to win this game. I want the narrative to end. But y'all know me. I'm consistent. I ain't betting against Mahomes. Not yet. Not till they prove to me that it's a feasible thing to do. And this is the most vulnerable the Chiefs have ever been. And I still have more trust in Mahomes to get this win than any other quarterback that's active right now. So I'm going Chiefs.
One more thing to add into this game. and I'm going to mention the Buffalo Bills real quick, and I don't know why I'm mentioning them. They're not playing this weekend. But every time Patrick Mahomes has beat Josh Allen, the following week, Patrick Mahomes has not been able to win the next game. So that's just something conspiracy-wise to look at for Sunday's game. Patrick may be in trouble, but like Will said, do you really want to bet against this man? This man? I don't know. But I'm going to put some money on the Ravens, man. So hold on to that. We have, at 6:30 from Levi Stadium, we have a team that's trying to get to a Super Bowl after years and years of claiming to be the best team in the NFC, and that's the 49ers, against a team that people may have had in this situation, but now with some other teams kind of outing themselves, literally out the playoffs, the Lions, and they well-deserved from top to bottom all year. You know what I'm saying? The team in the NFC that's kind of kept the same course, they'll be going to San Fran, man, to hoist, hopefully, the NFC Championship. Brock Purdy versus Jared Goff. Jared Goff, kind of a home game for him. He is a Cali kid. It's going to be interesting. No Deebo Samuel for the 49ers, already announced today. The Lions, as you mentioned, kind of getting back to strength on the defensive side. The 49ers on the defensive side, kind of
still good, but show some holes.
Oh my God, this is gonna be one for the ages, man. Can Mike Shanahan get to a Super Bowl? Can he get there?
Yeah, can little Shanny do it?
Dan Campbell.
Coach, you here? All right, Coach, you're here. Coach, I need you to talk me through this right quick. You gotta talk me through this. So, as self-proclaimed Lions fans that we've become, I picked against them the last 2 games and they won. Do I pick against them again so that I keep the streak going and they win? Because I really want to pick them. I think they're going to beat the Niners.
I'm going to be real with you. We all got $5 each. We might as well just put a 20 on this shit. Because this shit definitely go. If this, hold on, I'm going to pick you again. If this, I'm going to check the line right now. I'm going to check the line right now because this is how you can, this line. Now, if this line looks, let me see what this line is.
He said, keep it going.
See what this
He's trying to get a dub. He must be picking the Lions.
See what this line is, man.
He said 25-1 odds, I think. But you can still check to make sure.
Hold on.
Jake, while he's doing that, who you got in this game, man? Lions or Niners? Yeah. No, the other Jake.
Why are you doing this? Why do I gotta pick first?
Because you're winning. I told you this already.
So the Lions are plus 275 underdog. $20 will win you. $20 will win you 70, which is $50. Technically, you'll win.
Right.
So it's not that's not bad.
I might take that.
They are a +7 underdog as well. So basically a touchdown. Do they flaunt her in the biggest game of their lives and let the 49ers spank them at Levi? Or do they keep it a game? Ooh, this is tough right here.
What's it going to be, Jake?
Hold on, man. Why don't I ever get a chance just to think?
Hold on.
Getting rushed here.
Come on. We're not going to do this. You get the most chance to think.
You always get the most time. You on watch right now.
I get my picks in that night. You guys are just see it.
On the show.
That night later, after we've already picked, which means you got more time than us every time, and you over here talking about give me some time. Fuck out of here.
Look, I already told you. You should already know.
Hey, shut up.
You should already know. Will, relax. I already told you that I already picked the unlikely Super Bowl. I already had my picks ready. I am taking the Detroit Lions. I am riding this miracle until it dies.
I can dig it. What you got? Too?
Oh man, see, this dude just picked the Lions. I can't pick the same team he picked, man. But I'm gonna be real with you. I can't pick the 49ers on the strength of I can't pick them. On the strength of I want my Dallas Cowboys to beat them. And if my Dallas Cowboys can't beat them, somebody got to beat them. Fuck the 49ers. I'll say it loud and proudly. Anybody that rests with the 49ers, I know my boy Jason, fuck with him, fuck him. I know there's a guy in one of these groups, King Tut, fuck you. And fuck the 49ers. I swear to God, 49ers better lose this game Sunday. I want to see Mike Shanahan get scrutinized for once again for another year not getting to the big game.
This man went Tupac.
I'm gonna go to Lions because I want Eminem to feel how it feels to be in the Super Bowl. I want that.
I like that. I appreciate.
You know what I'm saying? Eminem, fire. Picture that. The Lions coming out to a Super Bowl with Eminem making the introductions like that.
Yeah, that'd be dope. So
we don't want Taylor Swift. We want Eminem, motherfuckers.
So
you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man.
So you got the Ravens and the Lions, right?
I got the Ravens and the Lions and the Super Bowl fucking conspiracy y'all talking about. I don't believe in it.
Jake has the. Who'd you pick first? Not the Ravens, right? You picked.
No, I picked the Ravens.
Oh yeah, that's right. I made him say it again.
Jake's about to jinx the Ravens. He ain't picked the Ravens not one time.
You are the worst kind of person, bro. We're supposed to be friends, damn it.
Nah, but I'm hold on. If Lamar wins the Super Bowl this year, I might have spoofs on all the bullshit you said about him.
Oh yeah,
deserve.
I want some respect on his name.
No, that'd be
respect on his name.
Hey, by the way, you can ask one of my friends, close friends, who is an avid Ravens fan, that I have given this man his roses this year. I have shut the fuck up and pulled back the curtain.
No, dude, but this is the type of shit I say. Because one bad Lamar game, I know your ass is about to revert back. I know. So I ain't believing nothing you're saying right now. You giving that hope because you see the wins piling up, and you can't really say that when the wins pile up. The Bengals ain't doing shit. You gotta go.
What's up with this shit and Jake and the Bengals again? Stop it! I told you I'm a
Bengals fan. You're a Bengals fan.
Not.
The only time we haven't heard about you talking about the Bengals is this, of course, when everybody's hurt. There you got those. I told you this before the season started, Jake. I told you that they wasn't gonna make the playoffs, right? I told you that, right? I told you the Bengals wasn't gonna do it, right?
You stop it, damn it! I give Evan McMoney love all the time. I love Evan McPherson.
This is my favorite non-argument argument. This isn't a real argument, but it's hilarious.
Listen, I told you the Bengals weren't going to do shit. I told you that offensive line last year was the Super Bowl offensive line was better than this offensive line. I told you that shit. And nobody wanted to believe Taquan. Everybody wanted to talk about, well, they picked up this person and that person. That don't make it better. And Joe Burrow in a hospital bed. Well, not literally, but we had to be in the hospital bed at some point. And it sucks. But I hope that you learned in this process, Jake, that Lamar is that fucking dude. I hope you learned that.
He was that fucking dude when they list him in the top 5. I guess so.
All right, so
along with the scrutiny and everything go behind it, but no bullshit.
As y'all can see in the chat, I posted our picks. They posted a million times because we're on as a bunch of people, but I posted all of our picks so they'll be there so that if Coach wants to throw them on the list when he gets an opportunity. Also, Coach, I see you hovering, motherfucker, but I don't see you offering up picks. What are you, Jake, today? Put your picks up.
He picked in the group chat.
Oh, okay. All right. My fault, Coach.
We don't want to see the picks in the group chat. We want to see picks here.
I'm back on it.
Hold on, wait. I didn't hear your pick between San Fran and Detroit. My bad.
Chiefs and Niners, man. Chiefs and Niners. That's my prop. I'm gonna ride with what Coach said. Coach said keep it going. I asked him and he told me keep it going, so I'm keeping it going.
Is it a Chiefs-Niners matchup? Patrick Mahomes is winning his third title.
I think he's
winning. And that's Will, that's a win-win for you. If they lose, you got your Lions wish. If they win, you get a point.
Yeah, I can't lose here. I'm having fun. I love it. It's gonna be great.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, those are our picks, man. Like I said, after this, we'll have
pick again.
Hey, y'all see this though? Y'all see what I did? I'm the only one with both Chiefs and Niners. I'm the only one with those picks, period. Y'all all took Lions and Ravens.
So you have a chance to win this. You have a chance to win it all.
I got a chance to make a comeback.
Hey,
money on the line.
We can put money on the line. Hey, I just told y'all. Y'all want to put money on the lines this Sunday, $5 to $10 each?
No, I know, but if we had put money on the Lions before the season started, we would fucking.
Well, now's your chance.
You'd be rolling right now.
You put $1,000 on the Lions to win this Sunday.
I'm put a stack on they winning next year.
Took, hey, by the way, Took, hey, if you want to do that, I got $5 if you match.
I'll match that shit. I get paid Friday. Shit, I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to go crazy. Hey, I told you I'm about to put a stack on Lamar.
real quick. There's a little rhyme to this reason here. My boy Karl-Anthony's from Charm City, so of course I'm going to be rooting for my guy.
I can dig it.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Hey, man, fabulous show tonight, fellas, man, on the parlay perspective. Hey, remember here, next year, we get these picks rolling, man. Anybody want to be part of the pick team, you just got to, go through a Corey check, and we'll we'll try to get you clear, man. But other than that, man, that wraps up this edition of this lovely show. Shout outs if you have any.
Where's the Jake story? I know, right? We didn't get a story today. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, I'm not gonna lie. I think a few stories today were starting up, and the nigga Took put them down every time. Took was like, "Nope, we're not doing that right now."
No, I stopped myself on the Patriots cast, and I don't remember any stories being taught or being said. But then again, Took might shut them down. You're right.
They didn't get off the ground. He didn't let them get off the ground. But hey, yo, shout out to everybody who joined the chat. We appreciate y'all, man. Pew 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 pew.
Pew pew.
Hey yo, shout out, like I said, shout out to Coach. We missed you, but we were glad you were in the chat. And shout out to you, brothers. We don't usually get this exact trio, and so this was fun as hell to do. Yeah, thanks for having me, even though it's our show. But I appreciate y'all.
Jake, who you got the shout outs for tonight?
Yeah, man, I felt kind of rusty as hell at the beginning because you guys were going off on the basketball thing. I'm like, hold on, man, I got something to say. Let me get back in here real quick. So I got to I got to fine tune myself a little bit and get back to the talk. And I started to feel myself towards the end, getting into it. So thank you guys for carrying me, Coach. Love and miss you. Can't wait for Monday because I'm on vacation. So I'm on all 3 shows next week, baby. Let's go. Birthday week coming next Wednesday.
When we see it.
My man wants some birthday wishes.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. There were some people here that are normally not here that came through. Especially shout out to Jamie. She showed back up first time in a couple months. Thank you for coming back.
Yeah, shout out to Jamie. Appreciate you, Jamie. Appreciate you.
And everybody else that was in the chat, you guys kept us rolling and good. And Coach was giving me shit. I hope the Suns are winning. That's all I got.
No, and they are. Whoa, that happened quick.
Yeah, they took the lead at that. They went down to 1 at the half. They took the lead down to 1 at the half.
And then they came out, and apparently Dallas stayed in the locker room because it is 93-72 now.
Hold on, and then tonight there was an incident on the court.
That's what the Suns do, baby. Let's go.
Grant Williams and Nuggets got into it.
Yeah, and so did KD.
And KD said, "Nah, man, I'm Draymond Green out here. Hold my teammate down, dog."
And Grant was like, "If you don't sit your skinny ass down, like
the Slim Reaper."
Hey, I'm just saying, I got way too hyped saying "Let's go Suns." I knocked my goddamn hat off while driving.
Don't crash, you nut.
And the GM of the Bucks says that the urgency to win is what led to Griffin's firing.
Urge to win. They had a huge ass fucking. Never mind.
Giannis just got what he wants. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight on this lovely night, man. Boys, girls, grown men, grown women. You know what I'm saying? Old men, old women. Appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Keep tuning in, keep supporting, keep sharing, keep loving, keep giving us positive thoughts. Give us negative thoughts as well. I always say, man, always positive and negative feedback is always needed to make us a better brand, better podcast. And I hope you guys are doing your fair shake and doing that. And we appreciate anything that you're telling us we need to improve on, what we shouldn't improve on, and ways to better to show us and each other. So,
yep, Jake the hate loves the negativity. Bring it on.
He said, "Doc, ain't it? They were 30-13. Yeah, it's rough.
They were 30-13 coaching their own team.
Yeah, they were 30-13 with Giannis as the head coach.
Giannis as the head coach. They don't need. Do they need a coach? Could the Bucks played the season without a coach? Nah, you can't play without a coach, man. I mean, you need somebody to control something. But in all, man, you're gonna see a lot more changes as the NBA goes in the trade deadline. NHL might be going through a trade deadline too. Super Bowl, NFL wise, the next time we're here, we'll be speaking on that. We'll get into more lady sports in the inside world in the next Parlay perspective. And as well, man, just anything that floats around in the next few days, we'll be on tap of that. Rather it be through the group or through lives, things like that, man. But just remember, when everything goes wrong, you can come to us. We can make you strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I should probably get us ready to be out. All right, where's the
But before we leave, though, come on, some cork in your back. Get some cork in your back. And get some hump tonight. Yeah. What's up?
I don't know. He was saying something.
Oh, Sammy Sosa. Get some hump tonight, everybody on the hump day. Yeah.
I couldn't find it, bro. I tried to time it to get you out, but can't find it. Where's the exit? Where's the outro? This happens every tap out. Every tap out this happens. I can never find this shit. Oh, there it is. All right, y'all. Peace.
Find this podcast and others on STWF-TV, the Podcasting Network, wherever you get podcasts.